Good morning. It's time for an update on my channel. The last time I posted was on Thanksgiving of 2020, and today is March the 27th. It's a Saturday morning, March the 27th of 2021. All is well. I'm still on my journey to health, maintaining all the changes and the weight and the blood sugar, the great blood sugar results. And just wanted to do a little update. I want you all to know that I do read all of your comments that you put on the channel, and the channel has been growing a lot lately. By far the most popular video that I've put out is the video dedicated to Butter Bob Briggs. He's still alive. There was a little confusion there when I did a tribute to Butter Bob. At least one person thought that meant he had passed away. He hasn't passed away. He quit putting videos on YouTube, but he's alive and well in Tennessee. In fact, has his own nursery, a plant nursery, and is doing real well from what I understand, and has maintained all of his health and weight loss and all that. And he just has an incredible story. If you haven't ever checked his channel out, check it out. His videos are still online for you to see, even though he hasn't posted anything recently. I haven't posted anything recently because I just didn't want to be guilty of putting stuff out there just for the sake of continuing to post videos. But I wanted you all to know that I've maintained my program. All is well. And the last time I posted was Thanksgiving of 2020. And again, we're coming to the end of March in 2021. So I guess it's been about 4 months since I've posted, but all is well. Maintaining my program, keeping carbohydrates extremely low. And one comment that came up, and I seem to run into this when I talk to people about keto and the ketogenic diet and all, is that some people try to do they want to do a low fat version of keto, and that's almost a contradiction. I want to address that because you can't really do a low-fat ketogenic diet, and you need to wrap your mind around the fact that the whole low-fat movement was a mistake, and it was based on some wrong assumptions, and that's what you need to wrap your mind around. And when you go low fat, if you do, just as an example, if you have low fat milk, low fat yogurt, you're going to have more carbohydrates in those products, in the low fat milk and low fat yogurt, and you name it. Anything that says low fat on it is going to have more carbohydrates. And you need to understand, especially if you're type 2 diabetic, you need to understand that carbohydrates are not your friend, and that's what you need to eliminate, is the carbohydrates. Get over the whole idea of low fat, and perhaps in the description of this video I'll link some information about that. But the whole low fat craze, which was really energized by Ansel Keys back 50 years ago, or however long it was. I guess it's been about 50 years. That was all a mistake. And people have avoided eggs and anything they thought might affect their cholesterol. But the whole idea that dietary cholesterol causes heart problems and all that was all a big mistake. And you need to come to terms with that if you want to get results from keto. For one thing, if you go real low fat, if you're trying to do keto with low fat, which again is impossible, you're going to be hungry all the time. You're going to get too many carbohydrates if you get low fat products. So you're not really doing keto, because what keto is very, very low carbohydrate, moderate protein, and high fat. It's a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. And it works extremely, extremely well. So there is no low fat version of keto. And I don't know how better to say that, but if you want to go low fat, don't call it keto. Just call it a low fat diet. And when you get heavier and heavier and sicker and have had your first heart attack from all the problems that come along with having too many carbohydrates in your diet, then maybe reconsider the whole low fat craze. That was a big mistake from the beginning. So again, it's early Saturday morning. The sun is just coming up, and just wanted to check back in and thank all of my subscribers. And going forward, I had mentioned this in a previous video, but going forward, I would like to start doing more interviews and interview people who've had success with intermittent fasting and low carb, keto, and even carnivore type diets. And so that's what I hope to be putting up for content going forward. And it's going to be a beautiful day here in Texas. The sun's just coming up, and I'll sign off for now and say, remember, live healthy, finish strong. Thank you.